Snow cut across the prairie like knives, biting into skin already raw from hunger. The woman clutched her 2 children, wrapping them in a torn shawl that did nothing against the wind. Their lips were blue, their eyes dull, no tears left to cry. The boy whispered he was tired. The girl stopped answering altogether. Footprints ended in drifts, as if the world itself had swallowed them. Then a shape moved through the white haze. A man on a limping horse, one hand pressed to his side where blood soaked his coat. He slid from the saddle and nearly fell. The woman reached for a rock, fear stronger than cold. But the cowboy raised his free hand. His face was gray with pain, beard stiff with ice. "Don't run," he rasped. "I ain't got the strength to chase." He saw the children and something broke in his eyes. He tore open his coat and pulled out a chunk of dried meat, held it out with shaking fingers. "Take it." The boy stared like it was a miracle. The man sank to his knees. "Blood stained the snow. I was shot 2 days back. Been riding since." He swallowed hard. "But I ain't dying till I get you safe." The woman fed the children while the cowboy fought to stay upright. He tied a strip of cloth tighter around his wound, teeth clenched, breath ragged. "There's a cabin," he said, pointing west. "Old trapping place. No one uses it. Firewood stacked." The wind roared, but his voice cut through it like iron. He stood, swaying, and offered his shoulder to the boy. The child leaned on him, too weak to walk straight. Step by step they moved. Every few paces the man staggered, but he never let go. Snow filled his boots. Pain blurred his vision. Still, he kept talking. Stories of warm fires, thick stew, soft beds. Lies maybe, but hopeful ones. The woman watched him, seeing the blood trail behind. "You should save yourself," she said. He shook his head. "Already made my choice." The cabin appeared at last, half buried. He kicked the door in, collapsed and sighed. They built a fire. The cowboy lay shaking, sweat freezing on his brow. "Promise me," he whispered, "you won't quit." The woman nodded, tears finally falling. The night stretched long and cruel. The fire crackled, shadows dancing on log walls. The cowboy drifted in and out, muttering. The woman pressed snow on his wound, changed the cloth with trembling hands. She had no medicine, only hope. The children huddled close, heat returning to their faces. The man woke suddenly, grabbing her wrist. "Listen," he said, "if I don't make it, you follow the river south. There's a town." She shook her head fiercely. "You're not dying." He smiled weakly. "Ain't planning to." He coughed, blood on his lips. "My pa once left me in a storm. Rode off. Said a man's got to choose what he stands for." He swallowed. "Tonight, I stand for you." The fire popped loud. Outside, wolves howled. Inside, the promise hung heavy in the air. The children slept, finally peaceful. The woman held the man's hand. "Why help strangers?" He squeezed back. "Because someone should have helped me." His eyes closed again, breath shallow but steady. Morning light crept through cracks in the logs. The storm had passed. Silence filled the world. The woman stirred, heart racing, and leaned over him. His eyes opened. "Told you," he whispered. "Ain't dead yet." She laughed through tears. The children woke, smiling for the first time in days. The man struggled to sit. "We eat, then we move." He pointed to the river map he scratched in dirt. "Slow, but we'll get there." They shared the last of the meat. The woman wrapped his side tighter. Outside, the sun glinted on endless snow, but now it looked less cruel. He stood, leaning on a stick. "Promise still stands," he said. "Till you're safe, I ride with you." The boy hugged him around the waist. The man froze, then rested a hand on his head. "Guess I got family now." They stepped into the light together. Hunger still waited, cold still ruled, but hope walked beside them, wounded, stubborn, unbreakable.